Welcome to 2021. I want to start by wishing all of you a Happy New Year. 2021 will be a year of tremendous growth and opportunity for the Sheriff's Office. Earlier this month, we released our 2022 strategic plan. Using input from hundreds of our members as well as community leaders and other stakeholders, the two-year plan provides a guiding light for our organization as we work to uphold our values and to achieve the agency goals. The hard work, however, is just beginning. Currently, Strategic Service is developing a steering committee to ensure we stay on track and to help measure progress. And it's a perfect time to get involved. You can find our strategic plan on the SheriffNet under the General Information tab, and I encourage everyone to direct feedback, comments, or questions by writing to strategicplan@mcso.us. COVID-19 continues to plague our community and disrupt nearly every aspect of our lives. There is a light at the end of the tunnel as vaccines are now available. So far, about a third of our staff have received their first vaccination. Second doses are being scheduled by division. Look for more communication from your division chief. If you haven't gotten your vaccine, it's not too late. As a member of MCSO, you can get one through your healthcare provider. Vaccinations are the best way to keep you, your family, and the community safe. This month, we experienced an uptick of positive cases among staff and adults in custody. We continue to work with public health partners to ensure the health and safety of everyone, and we're staying flexible, continuously adapting to new measures to reduce the risk of transmission in our workplaces. You can do your part by getting the vaccine and adhering to wearing face coverings, physical distancing, and hygiene protocols, both on and off duty.
Do want to cover some other news for you this afternoon. Gunshots rang out in a McDonald's parking lot.
In the first week and a half of 2021, there have been more than 30 shootings.
There's been a significant and deeply concerning rise in gun violence this past year in Multnomah County. While most of the shootings have occurred in the city of Portland, the city of Gresham is also experiencing an uptick as well. We're working with the Portland Police Bureau, Gresham Police Department, the FBI, prosecutors, and community partners to develop strategies to reduce the violence and keep our community safe. I'm hopeful that a county-wide effort will leverage the resources to effectively address this growing threat. We're presenting our initial 2022 budget proposal to the Chair's office soon, and I want to share the guidance we received from the Budget Office and the process we undertake each year to form our proposal. The Chair directed all offices and departments to bring forward a 2% constraint, or $2.8 million in cuts to the Sheriff's Office. As in years past, we reviewed mandated functions and non-mandated functions, then developed a prioritized list of services we offer. Finally, we analyzed other budget impacts from Senate Bill 1145 and JRI funding. It's a complicated process this year because of the unforeseen impacts due to the pandemic. I'll be able to share more information with you as we move towards a finalized budget in the next few months. Finally, this past weekend, a 10-day search for a woman swept away in a landslide came to a close when we recovered the body of Jennifer Moore, a 50-year-old oncology nurse from Dodson. The landslide was first reported in the early hours of Wednesday, January 13th, and our deputies on Graveyard were some of the very first on scene. I want to acknowledge the courageous actions by our deputies for their swift response, search efforts, coordination with outside agencies, patience, and endurance during such a traumatic event. Specifically, I'd like to recognize Deputy Joe Kaiser, who became the family's liaison, spending day and night with the Moore family.
The mud in some places is estimated to be 10 to 12 feet deep.
Sergeant Brian Gerkman for leading a very challenging multi-agency search, his very first time as MCSO's new Search and Rescue Coordinator. And Sergeant Steve Dankler for his Herculean efforts to locate and recover Jennifer Moore.
And it's not the outcome that everybody would have hoped for, but at least at this point we're able to bring some closure to the family.
This was an exhausting search and recovery, both mentally and physically. And although it didn't end the way we had hoped for, we brought the family the closure they deserved. I want to thank everyone who was a part of this event for providing exemplary service to the community we serve, no matter how challenging the emergency. Thank you for all you do protecting and serving our community. Stay safe out there.